And new bombshell details emerged from a journalist that was added accidentally to a group chat conversation with top Trump administration officials. Questions continue to swirl over why these government leaders used Signal, a messaging app, to communicate. CTV's Katerra Jones talks with a cybersecurity expert on this unprecedented security breach.
That's right, Mariah. This security breach has shaken up Washington, and calls are growing for an investigation. I've spoken with Dr. Charles, a cybersecurity expert with over 20 years of experience as an information security analyst. He says top-level Trump officials shouldn't have been using Signal, a messaging app, to discuss military operations.
Once you cross the line and go into what is considered classified information, top secret information, there's process, procedures, and protocols to be able to do that.
Jeffrey Goldberg, the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, revealed on Monday that he was accidentally added to a group chat by National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. In that group chat, top-level Trump administration officials discussed a military bombing operation in Yemen that took place earlier this month. The conversations took place on Signal. Dr. Charles says there are ways in which government officials can securely discuss top-secret classified information.
There are protocols and facilities in place, such as the Sensitive Compartment Information Facilities, also known as a SCIF. And there's also classified communication, such as, the SIPRNet, the NIPRNet. So there are classified components that are available.
On Tuesday, some of those Trump officials who were on the group chat were grilled on Capitol Hill and denied that the information they shared was classified information. But today, The Atlantic released more of the group chat conversation, which included airstrike times by American attack jets and drone targets, which some have said is classified information. With a spotlight on this issue, how can everyday Americans safeguard their own communications on apps? Dr. Charles says there are apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, and even Signal that Americans can use to have secure conversations.
If you do want your communications to be private, you need to understand the app that you're using, and you also need to understand the configurations of those particular apps. But, everyone does deserve privacy.
Dr. Charles says one lesson we can all take away from this security breach debacle is to know what you're communicating.
If you're communicating business information pertaining to, a law case or some sort of merger, you want to make sure that that information is protected, because there are individuals that are out there that are actively always trying to gain information for competitive advantage, for bribery purposes.
Meantime, to safeguard your own security and privacy, Dr. Charles also recommends to keep your devices like laptops and cell phones up to date. In regards to this security breach, he does feel that an investigation into the incident needs to happen. Back to you, Mariah, at the anchor desk.